watching Heron TV.
Hi Herons, and welcome to the 17th episode of the 2021 to 2022 school year. I'm Alex.
And I'm Adam. And alright, now let's get into the episode. First up, we have Kai with the word of the week.
Defenestration.
Hi, hello is nice, you know. What does that mean exactly?
The action of throwing someone out the window.
Why do you know that?
Defenestration, that's an interesting word.
Yeah,
Or,
who
like-
comes up with these words?
Yeah.
Also, why are you holding an umbrella?
Well, I don't know what the forecast is.
Well, let's go see the 7-day forecast. Well, Adam, looks like you don't need your umbrella because it's going to be real sunny.
Yep.
Anyways, speaking of weather, next up we have Ask a Heron, summer or winter.
I hate winter.
What do you mean? Winter's the best.
Give me one good reason.
There are snow days, drinks, hot chocolate, and winter break.
Oh, summer is way better. Days are longer, no school, and you can swim.
Let's see what the herons think.
I'll go ask them. Summer or winter? Summer. Alright.
Winter.
Both. Winter.
Okay, summer or winter?
Summer.
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 Winter.
Alright. Summer or winter?
Summer. I mean winter. Summer because I can ride my horse. What are we saying?
Summer or winter?
I'd say winter because you can make snow angels and you can build snowmen.
Winter.
Winter. Winter.
Summer or winter?
Winter because I like to ski.
Alright. Summer or winter?
Winter.
Alright.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah?
Do you like the summer or winter better?
I like the winter. What do you like?
I like the summer.
Well, up next we have...
Hey Herons, and welcome back to another episode. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Black History Month, which is approaching in 1 week, as well as some other important information. We wanted to talk about Black leaders' achievements and their excellence, as well as some facts about this upcoming celebration.
This year, Black History Month is about Black health and wellness, which means that we are going to acknowledge Black nurses and health experts like doctors. For example, James McCune Smith is an example of an African American that was the first to have a medical degree, and the first African American to run a pharmacy in the nation. He was a member of the American Anti-Slavery Society in 1853 to help push the end to slavery. To sum up, Black History Month is a time to celebrate the many contributions that Black people have made to this country, both today and in history.
We also have another reminder about the upcoming Executive Council elections. You should have received a letter from Mr. Cole about how to create your video. If you didn't receive that letter, make sure to talk to Mr. Cole today in room 212. The video will be due this Friday, the 28th. That's all for this week. Have a great week.
Herons.
Hi Herons, this is Mrs. Lorimore here, and I wanted to give a big shout out today. Last week, we had students participate in the Oregon Music Educators Association Honor Orchestra and Choir. and we were well represented from our district with students from both Rock Creek and Happy Valley. But my special shout out goes out to Ryan Koo and Jeremy Shin. They were both in the orchestra, with Ryan Koo earning the #1 spot in the orchestra as the concert master for the entire orchestra. So, congratulations to these guys, and with a wonderful time being had by all, they represented so well. Great job, you guys.
Hey, are you looking at duck? Hey, do you want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Did you know there's a fear that the ducks are watching you?
That's funny. Who told you that?
The duck did. And that was your joke of the day.
Not very funny. Not the best joke. No, but did you know that stop signs used to be yellow?
No. You know what we should go to next? The random fact of the episode.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Matthew, and I sure do love Nintendo, especially Zelda. While on the topic of The Legend of Zelda, did you know that on February 21st in the year 1986, it was made. The first Zelda game was made. It also sold over 1 million copies. Along with that, the franchise went over to make 26 more Zelda games. I love Zelda.
Okay. Oof, that was random.
Yes, it was. And now it's time to tell you about a survey that you're going to be taking today. We all need a connection and support to others to thrive to be our best. It matters to teachers at HVMS and staff that you feel those connections and support in your school community. To help you think of those connections you have or want to have, some of our staff will be sharing stories of their own experiences in middle school and the positive impact others have made in their lives. Let's go see them now.
Tell us about a teacher or staff member that made a positive impact on your life.
The first teacher I can think of is Miss Geyer, my high school biology teacher. She was so much fun, and we always had a great time in class, and she believed in me when other people didn't, and I really appreciated her. So it's part of what made me want to be a teacher. Yeah.
Well, I was really lucky when I was in middle school that I had a lot of adults who were very supportive of me. My best friend, her mother was always there for me. And I was also in band. And my band teacher, Mr. Fisher, was always really supportive of all of us. He was just a friendly face, a welcoming place to go every day. And no matter how much trouble I was in anywhere else, everything was good with Mr. Fisher.
An adult who made an incredible impact in a positive, inspirational way on my life was a coach named Mr. Pasco. And I kind of grew up with a rocky childhood, and this coach made sure I always had equipment. He gave me a ride home every night from practice, and if our team stopped for ice cream, he covered my expenses. And he did not do this because I was such an incredible athlete. He did this because he knew he was going to make a positive impact on my life. And sports were a lifesaver for me. So having his influence in my life meant everything.
Actually, two of my favorite adults I felt supported by in middle school, which was junior high for us. It was 7th, 8th, and 9th, were my wrestling coaches, Mr. Stubbs and Mr. Duvall, and they both taught my favorite classes, which were metal shop and wood shop.
So when I was in middle school, one adult that I think made a really positive impact on me was my guidance counselor, Mr. Herons. I had known him for years. I used to go to his office and play tic-tac-toe when I was in elementary school. And then years later, he was my middle school counselor. And he really helped me out. I had some tough situations at lunch. There were a bunch of kids that were really threatening to me, and I remember going to his office and letting him know, and right away he was able to make my schedule change and kind of give me a fresh start, and I really appreciated that. So it was great that he was there for me.
Tell us about an experience or situation you went through in middle school and how an adult at school helped you through that.
This is a really hard question because middle school were the worst years of my life. I absolutely hated middle school in 6th and 7th grade. By 8th grade, I was much better. But in 6th grade, I was maturing physically faster than all the other girls in my grade. And so older boys were always teasing me, snapping my bra, saying mean things, commenting about my body shape. And then older girls were always calling me horrible names like slut and coming up to me and saying, you better not talk to my boyfriend or I'm going to beat you up after school. And I was like 11 years old, and I had no idea what was going on. I didn't solicit any of this. So those were, the first couple years were really, really horrible. And I was lucky that actually all of my teachers in middle school were great. I could go to any of them. And the counselors in our school were the ones who would help me out with that the most. I could go to the counseling office, take a break in there, and just tell them what was going on, and they would help me handle it.
Unfortunately, like some of you, my parents got divorced when I was in 8th grade. And so back then, you really didn't talk about it to anyone. But some adults in my youth group I attended kind of helped me through that. I had an uncle that was super helpful as well.
Thanks for sharing your stories about your connections and people who've helped you.
But now we could use some inspiration with the quote of the week with me and Alex.
Let's go see us now.
Hey Adam. Yeah? Want to play Among Us? Sure. Oh, that reminds me. Look at this chicken nugget. Is that Among Us chicken nugget? It's an Among Us chicken nugget. Wow. Are you the imposter, Adam? No. What's this guy do chat? It looks like a quote. It says, you have enemies for good. That means you've stood up for something sometime in your life. Winston Churchill. What does that mean?
That was a good quote.
Yes, it was, Adam. Well, now, unfortunately,
it's the end of the episode.
Hey,
it's time to say,
I want a tiny hand.
What? No, get your own.
I want a tiny...
Sorry about him. But now, it's time to, since the end of the episode, it's time to say,
have a great day, Herons!
Have a great day, Herons!
Stop signs used to be yellow?
No, I did not know that.
Oh my God!
Get out! Okay, I'm sorry. You're distracting.